Hi Taurus, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your February love reading. So underneath the deck we have the Four of Wands. So this is the energy that's kind of the current that's going underneath this month. You're looking for commitment, you're looking for stability, you're also looking at how others see you in society, you're looking at wanting something stable, you're looking to build something here, you're looking for growth, expansion, yeah, but in terms of bringing two things together, yeah, this could talk about marriage, it can talk about engagement, it can talk about future commitments, wanting to discuss those things, wanting to make contracts, wanting to it can also be about going to a reunion, going to a school reunion, and it's about how others are going to see us this month and how we see ourselves and how confident maybe we are to go into that reunion. It can also be about relationship reunions as well, I'm feeling, especially as it's a love reading. So underneath that, I've just seen conflict. So we do have some conflicts, some obstacles, some things getting in the way, some challenges possibly. So we start the reading with the Queen of Swords. She comes in to set her boundaries, to lay her territory. She comes in with a wise, logical thinking, but this is because she's been there, she's been hurt, she's done that already, and she's kind of not having it again, yeah? So, next to that, she's a very independent as well. She's looking for freedom here. She's looking for individuality. She's looking for boundaries level. She wants people to stay at a certain distance. If she expects the truth from you. She wants and expects the truth at all times, yeah? Okay, she only ever raises the sword though if it's to do with defense, or if she feels like she needs to protect herself, her children, or his self, his children. Yeah, it's that kind of defense mechanism. But the boundaries are there in place so that she doesn't have to bring down the sword. So next to that, ironically, we have the Five of Swords. This is talking about conflict. It's talking about it could be an inner conflict as well, because we're doing this reading, or it could be a conflict within your relationship, arguments. It could also be about a third-party person here causing the conflict between you both, or it's an idea or an ideal, let's say, that you want to live to. It can be about two parts of yourself being conflicted about a relationship, or feeling conflicted about what you should do in a situation, a choice perhaps, because we do have the Lovers card underneath the Queen of Swords. Now this is about feeling like trying to bring two things together, but it possibly not working. It can talk about conflict, it can talk about disharmony. It can also talk about feeling like our partner is not seeing us for who we are, feeling like they're not seeing our individuality, feeling like we're slightly being controlled in a situation. There could be some jealousness, there could be some possessiveness, but this isn't for everybody. This can also mean a spiritual union, way and above a plane that you're on now. This can talk about a blending of spirits, a meeting of minds in the 5D. It can talk about feeling like you have a connection with somebody, you're drawn to them, but there's no way to actually get to them, if you know what I mean. There's no way to meet in person. You're feeling like there's a divide in some sort, whether that's culture, whether that's the distance, whether that's lots of different reasons, but you're feeling like, although you're really drawn to somebody, it's time apart. For the other side, for the flip side, it can also talk about, it can also talk about, stalking, jealousness, possessiveness, trying to bring two things together, or rejecting an offer of union as well, rejecting something, yeah? Now, that rejection could be based on some kind of immature behaviour. We do have the Page of Wands here. This talks about childishness. It talks about somebody not wanting to put their energy in. They could be having a little bit of a tantrum. They could be Yeah, it's just like not controlling their energy, because next to that we also have like blocked communication. It's feeling like you can't move up a level with somebody, feeling like you're hitting a brick wall as well. It can also be feeling just like there's blocks, there's obstacles and delays. Next to the Five of Swords, we had the Devil card. So the conflict could be in feeling like you're controlled by something, feeling like you love them, but you're feeling a little bit controlled by a situation. Now this situation could be to do with finances, because underneath the Lovers card we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It could also be to do with the home, yeah, but it says that with this it could be about, it's like a sense of a lot of money coming in, because with this card it can be that a lot of money is coming in. But it also, in terms of relationships, it can say that there might be a need to kind of be quiet within the situation in order to conserve energy, magical energy, in order to conserve financial abundance. Let's say these arguments are kind of linked to your financial abundance this month, Taurus, so it may be advisable for you to be quiet. It's also, I know I say that in the kindest possible way, being a Taurus myself. Yeah, it's about, it can be about getting money under the table, deals under the table. It's feeling like you're very much concentrated on finances, something to do with the home, something to do with stability, trying to stay grounded, yeah? Next to that, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So it could be feeling like you're being controlled by a situation, being dominated by a situation, literally feeling like you're being impaled by the swords. It could also suggest that you've had a time of rest, you've had a time to think about it, and now you're kind of coming out with your plan, you're coming out with a way to deal with it. But it's coming out with something that stays calm, because you don't want it to rile up to the Five of Swords, which is just above it. You don't want this childish behaviour, yeah? This stop-start, not being able to move forward. It's blocks in energy. It could also be some kind of bad news, or rejecting an invitation, rejecting an offer. And then putting up blocks in terms of communication. You could be not answering phone calls. You could have blocked them on Facebook. You could have just decided to cut off all communication as well. However, for those that are in relationships, I feel like it could just be just cases of small little arguments where you're just putting up blocks with each other. It's more a case of fighting for your independence and your interdependence. So working together, but also working alone. It's about, you've got certain conflicting things this month going on for you, Taurus, in terms of the energy you're feeling. It's like this yin yang sign here is stuck out to me, yeah? So it's about you kind of needing to feel like there's a need to balance the energies of masculine and feminine as well. So next to that you have trust. It says the romance angels say this situation is calling for you to have faith. Faith that things will change, faith that it's all being guided. And I say that because your final card is the Star, and this is calling for you to have hope and faith in the situation. It's saying that there's some healing. It's saying that situations are guided astrologically, they're guided celestially, they're guided by angels, whatever your religious concepts are, yeah? But it's saying that it's guided from above and beyond, yeah? It's also asking you to accept some healing and trust that once this healing's over, if you just take a step back and allow yourself to relax, possibly not say something that you regret or could hamper your finances in some way. So, yeah, trust. So, what else is called for is self-love. It says now is the time to nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures, excuse me, from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. So that also goes along with the star and the healing. It's also the card of Aquarius, and we do have the solar eclipse coming up in Aquarius in a few days. So that is interesting. Maybe the trust and faith is to have to do the self-healing until that time comes, and then maybe we see the difference. Okay, yeah, so the next card is saying divine timing is at work in your love life, and it is something worth waiting for. So that could be for the people that are feeling a bit of unrequited love, or star-crossed lovers here as well. Yeah. It could also be that it's with somebody younger with the Page of Wands as well. But yes, there's still blockages to communication, but it's saying that it's worth waiting for. It's also, for your energy card, we got 15, and it says appreciation. Now, 15 is about, it breaks down to 6, so that's about love, harmony, creativity, and it's about finding a balance between the two for you this month, between that for you this month. So it's about appreciating what you have around you, and that multiplying. Then she's surrounded by brambles, but she's appreciating this flower here, and it's opening up more of that there for her in her life. And this is telling you to tap into that abundance in your life. Be thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just three simple sentences, and it can connect you to a vibration of manifestation. It can connect you to a vibration of love. The more you're grateful for the love that you have, the more it can multiply. Yeah, the more we send the partners healing, even when they're being silly, even when they're throwing tantrums, the more it can multiply, the more we try not to put up blocks. Yeah, it's the devil, but it's also what we're tempted by, what we're lusted by, what we love. It's also what we're connected to on in the material plane. With the lovers reversed, it could be that you're finding a balance between the material and the spiritual planes in your relationship, and that could be where the deepening of the connection is coming with the Four of Wands for some of you too. For your last cards, you have past life relationships. It says you have known each other before. So for those of you in relationships, maybe you're working through certain past life issues, yeah, between you. And it's like you're having to just work through them and do it in a sense of love, so that you can come out the other side, yeah. For others, I'm feeling like there could be past relationships that are still kind of dominating or coming into your life, yeah, and you're having to put up these boundaries. You're having this conflict between allowing them in and not allowing them in. But I would say it's with the past life, if it feels like, if your intuition is telling you to put that to bed, put that to bed, because we also have the Six of Spades, yeah, from my Oracle playing cards. And this is saying that it talks about ruin. It's talking about something past its sell-by date and allowing it to kind of die. And it also talks that time moves fast, but there's still remnants of the past, yeah. And it's about, and maybe the healing comes from allowing the remnants of that past to die for some of you. So, I really do hope this has helped. Take care, stay blessed. Thank you for all your likes, shares, your subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.